If you hear noises throughout the video, it's the chair. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, welcome. Happy New Year. So today I showed you how I do my foundation and contour and all this kind of crack. It's kind of an updated one featuring, I'm kind of like really like on this bandwagon, but the Fenty Beauty primer and foundation. So I'm going to show you how I use these and let you know if I like them or not. But if you want to see how I done this look, then just keep on watching. So the first thing that I'm using is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Primer. I've used this like 5 or 6 times and I'm actually loving it. I'm a huge fan of primers. I do find with this primer that it kind of fills in my pores and it kind of blurs out the skin, which obviously I like. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. The reason that I like this first of all is because it's actually bigger than most foundations. This is 32 ml. Most foundations are 30 ml, not all of them, but most of them. This is a matte foundation. I like it. I actually do like it. I've been using it a few times now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cool. So anyway, this is a medium coverage. I definitely don't think it's a full coverage and I definitely don't think it's a light coverage. I find I can get a medium coverage. You could definitely build it up to a full coverage. This is the shade 220. Now, as you know, there is 40 shades I believe, which is very, very good. As I said, I'm using the shade 220. This is kind of in between an NC20, NC30, more NC30 if you were a MAC. So I'm just going to pump some on my face. Tiny bit. I actually might zoom you up. There we are. So I'm just using my Rebelluna R05 brush. This is a tiny bit darker than my skin tone, just because I haven't got tan. Well, I have got tan, but it's kind of worn off me, so I'm just going to blend it down my neck. I would normally recommend matching your foundation to your neck, whatever it is. So I should be going a shade or two lighter, but I haven't got all them shades, so this is going to have to do. So when my foundation is done, I'm going to go on to concealer, and for concealer I'm going to use Ingot Under Eye Concealer in number 95. I am absolutely obsessed with this. It's one of my favourite under eye concealers. I actually feel like it's very underrated. How can a concealer be underrated? I don't know, but I know it's good. Also guys, I need some help. I used to suffer really bad from eczema and I haven't had it in years, and all of a sudden I have like this rotten patch above my eye. It literally looks like I've got thumped. I'm gonna zoom in. Can you see that? It's absolutely disgusting and it's like ugh. All I use, because it's on my eye, it's like just underneath my brow, and you know it's so annoying. I can't do like a really nice blended eyeshadow because it's all bumpy and disgusting. So if anyone's any tips, please let me know down below. I'd really appreciate it. So I'm just putting the concealer underneath the eyes and blending that in with the 4SS Ingot brush. I'm just going to put some on the forehead, tip of the nose and the chin area. Oh yeah, I also sound like a man today. I'm sure most of you watch this probably has this like Australian flu that has hit Ireland. Like, I'm so sick of breathing through my mouth. Like, I want to breathe through my nose. Like, I'm literally like so annoying. Oh, like I can't. Like, I didn't even go out New Year's. Like me, I'm like a party animal. Like if anyone follows me on Snapchat, you know that I'm all for the drink. Like I love a good drink. Onto my setting powder, and I'm using, I'm using my Laura Mercier powder, which is the best. Every YouTuber uses it. Like I've been using this for like a year now and it's just the best. It's so pricey, like it's so pricey. It's like 50 quid, but it lasts so long. Like I use this on clients and I use it like every single day, and it just seems to never end. Now you need a tiny bit. It's great for people that have oily skin on the T-zone, to put on the T-zone, but I like to just dust it underneath the eyes because I don't really like to powder. And yeah, you can get it from Brian Thomas. It's actually really finely milled powder. You can't see it, but it's fab. So the brush that I use for it is the Rebelluna R04, and I'm just dusting that into the eyes a tiny bit. This brush is probably one of my favourite brushes from Revoluna. I think it's absolutely amazing. That's it there, you can see. You can buy these brushes singly, or you can buy them like in bundles. I know they have like sets, so you can get like your eye sets, your friend, or your face sets and all that. So you should definitely look on the website. I'll leave the link down below. So for contouring, I'm going to be using what I normally use because it's actually just so handy and it blends so easily. I'm using the Be Bold contour kit, and this looks like here. The reason that I love it is because it has your bronzer, it has your cool toned contour, and then it has your highlighter. Just really handy to bring along with you, and plus it has a mirror, which is always really handy. Hate contour kits that has no mirror, like it literally kills my soul. I know some people like to use the bronzer first and then the contour, or then the contour and the bronzer. I like to use this guy first and then this just to deepen it, but you can use it the other way around, it makes a difference. I'm going to use an angle brush and give it a swirl. And some people are lucky enough to have a dent in their face. I don't, so I'm just going to have to like feel where there is a dent in the face, kind of around there, and I'm actually just going to go from the ear and I'm going to stop, say, just underneath my eye, and I'm going to go in circular motions and warming up that face, giving me some colour to the skin. And then I'm just going to bring that bronzer around the temples and then around my hairline. Again, the other side. You can get this on Be Bold's website as far as I know. And for blusher, I'm going to be using Milani Dolce Pink. I am all about the blusher life. I know 99% of the people aren't, but I am. I just find that I look absolutely dead without a blusher, so I literally have to wear a blusher. And plus the reason that I like this, it has kind of like a sheen to it, so it gives your skin that like healthy glow. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the new Inglot Soft Sparkler highlighter. One of the new Glow Baby or something highlighters. I know there's like 3 different kinds. I know the bigger the highlighter, the softer it is. The smaller the highlighter, the more intense it is. But I think this is like intense enough. So this is like the shade or color 51. It's like a goldy vanilla kind of champagne color, vanilla gold highlighter, and it's actually really big. Before I do my highlighter, I'm just going to spray my face with MAC Prep and Prime, and this is gonna make the foundation and stuff stay on that bit longer. So I'm using my Revoluna or 20 brush, and the places that I put the highlighter are Cupid's bow. Looks like I have a milk mustache. To my nose. Whew. Down the center of my nose. And I always put it just directly above my brows when I have them on. I find that the skin looks a bit healthier. Like, seriously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brows off camera, and I'm going to put a mascara on and do my lips, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, so I am back. Brows on. I know they look really dark, but when I have like eyelashes and eye makeup and stuff like that, it actually looks alright. But I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Soft Brown. So yeah, that is everything. That's the updated foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video, and let me know what you want to see down below. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully, since it's 2018 and everyone's kind of making New Year's resolutions,